This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Man drowns in Manchester. The Porous police in Manchester are probing the death of 18-year-old Jalen Simpson of Paisley Drive, Clarendon, who drowned at a river in Tullis district, Manchester, on Tuesday, December 7. Reports are that about 2:30 p.m., Simpson was swimming at the river when he got into difficulties. His body was found and retrieved on Wednesday, December 8. Investigations continue. 13-year-old among 3 teens charged with murder. A 13-year-old boy is among 3 teenagers charged with murder and illegal possession of firearm in connection with the November 11 killing of 19-year-old Romario Barnes, otherwise called Bududub. The other 2 teens are 15 and 18 years of age. All 3 teens are from the Bull Bay Savannah district in St. Elizabeth. Police reports are that about 7:30 p.m., Barnes went to visit the mother of his child when he was approached by the teens and another man. It is reported that an argument developed and Barnes was shot. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The teens were later arrested and charged on Tuesday, December 7, following a question and answer interview. The police said they are searching for the other man involved. $7.7 million worth of ganja seized by JDF Coast Guard in St. Catherine. The Jamaica Defense Force Coast Guard has seized approximately 1,940 pounds of compressed ganja during an operation in St. Catherine. The drugs have an estimated street value of $7,760,000. Reports are that on December 8, the Coast Guard was on an anti-narcotics operation in the Salt Pond area in the parish when a canoe with what appeared to be contraband was recovered. The contraband and the vessel were seized, and the Narcotics Police Division was then notified of the seizure. Meanwhile, the security forces continue to urge people to call the JDF tip hotline at 876-837-8888 to assist in ridding the country of criminal activity. Scheduled international flights to begin at Ian Fleming International Airport. The Ian Fleming International Airport will soon begin weekly scheduled international flights out of the Turks and Caicos Islands with Inter-Caribbean Airways. The announcement was made by Minister of Transport and Mining Robert Montague at the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services 8th Annual Road Safety Awareness 40-day campaign on Thursday. Montague said the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority has approved for Inter-Caribbean Airways to begin scheduled flights out of the IFIA. These flights will be marked the first scheduled international flights operating out of the Ian Fleming International Airport, and forms a part of the efforts of the Airports Authority of Jamaica to increase traffic in and out of the island's smallest international airport, pumping more than $2 million into the Jamaican economy. This development is particularly important because the largest single employer in the Turks and the Caicos Islands is Sandals Resorts, the largest Jamaican-owned luxury all-inclusive resort, with approximately 600 Jamaicans directly employed there and an estimated 6,000 Jamaicans and descendants living in the island, Minister Montague said, noting the limitations regarding the size of aircrafts that can fly in and out of the airport. Inter-Caribbean Airways will offer 30-seater planes that will operate out of the airport weekly. This is also to ensure easier access to hotels, villas, and guest houses in the northern parishes and to further boost the growing popularity of Jamaica's northeastern region among visitors. The Ian Fleming International Airport Development Project, which commenced in March 2018, includes the expansion of the existing terminal building and runway, as well as enhanced security. The facility, which is owned and operated by the Airports Authority of Jamaica, provides flight services to the United States and the Caribbean and the direct landing arrangements for private jet owners. Employers urged to revise how they attract new recruits as Great Resignation sets in. Employers in Jamaica are being urged to change the way they seek to attract new recruits as more people leave their jobs to become entrepreneurs. The Jamaica Productivity Center says the global trend dubbed the Great Resignation has taken hold in Jamaica. The chief technical director at the agency, Tamar Nelson, said more people are willing to leave stable jobs to start a business.
And we are seeing this here in our country. So there is a need, and what we are seeing is like intergenerational, employees working together at any given time, and they have different motivations of why they work. And what we're seeing in the millennials and the Gen Zs is that they want to feel a part of, they want to contribute, they have this entrepreneurial drive. And so what we're encouraging is a more entrepreneurial type of approach to how we do work. So giving persons projects where they can lead and they can, decide on different aspects, would definitely help to retain them in that position because they have that drive, that need, right? So persons, are leaving not because of money. They want to collaborate, they want to feel valued, they want to be respected, they want to have a shared vision, they want to feel a part of something, to contribute to something. What we're also seeing in terms of global trends is that with this resignation, you'd believe that it will be easy for employers to, fill positions. But what we're seeing is that there is a great attrition, but there is not as great an uptake. So persons are doing different things. Persons are leaving and don't even have a job lineup.
Prime Minister urged to intervene in row between Agriculture Ministry and the RADA. Pressure is mounting on Agriculture Minister Audley Shaw to settle the issues which have resulted in a standoff with the board of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority. Opposition spokesman on agriculture Luthan Cousins has expressed a concern that it has been more than a month since the parties have been at loggerheads. In a news release, Mr. Cousins said it was unprecedented for a minister and the RADA board to be at odds while the operations of the entity, the welfare of farmers, and agricultural production suffer. The opposition spokesman has called for the Prime Minister's urgent intervention to end the standoff and resolve the issues which now surround the organization. Mr. Cousins said he has been informed that the row was caused by a dispute concerning the procurement of tractors and other implements for RADA. Woman on murder charge attacked by gunmen in Hanover. Sudeen Hilton, the St. James woman charged for the August 12 shooting death of Richard Jimmy Baker in the Glen Devon community, narrowly escaped death this morning after coming under attack by heavily armed gunmen. The gunmen launched the attack shortly after Hilton left the Ramble police station in Hanover, where she had reported as a condition of her bail. It is reported that Hilton and other persons were traveling in a motorcar along the Mount Peto main road in Hanover when a motorcycle with two men overtook the vehicle and traveled ahead. When the car came around a corner, the vehicle was confronted by the two men who opened fire at the occupants with rifles. The driver of the car stopped the vehicle and the occupants jumped out and ran into nearby bushes. When the shooting subsided, the men returned to the motorcycle and sped away. It was later discovered that Hilton suffered a bullet wound to one of her legs. A police investigator said that based on intelligence gathered at the scene, it is believed that shots may have been fired from the car as spent shells from a handgun were found near the vehicle. Hilton, who is on bail in relation to the killing of Baker, has reportedly been ordered to reside outside of St. James as a condition of her bail. 23 more COVID-19 cases, one new death. One more COVID-19 death has been recorded in Jamaica, pushing the tally to 2,416. The deceased is a 91-year-old woman from Kingston and St. Andrew. Meanwhile, there were 23 new cases with ages ranging from 3 months to 96 years, pushing the total to 91,601. Of the new cases, 14 are women and 9 are men. The parish breakdown is as follows: St. Thomas 6, St. Catherine 5, Kingston and St. Andrew 5, St. James 4, Hanover, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland 1, Clarendon, Manchester, Trelawney, St. Anne, Portland, and St. Mary recorded no new cases. A total of 635 tests were conducted. The country's positivity rate stands at 4.4%. In the meantime, there were 50 more recoveries, increasing the total to 63,310. Some 124 persons are in hospital, with 28 being moderately ill, 9 severely ill, and 6 critically ill. 1 person is in government quarantine, while 17,965 are at home. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.